She's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty letter and a string jacket round her waist. When she gets a bite, you better run, you better hide, better prove that you're not worth the chase.
Yeah, she might be pretty, but I promise it gets scary once she wants your daddy and she finds out where you live. Creeping in the shadows, eating poisoned apples. She's nothing like you ever seen. Her mood goes up and round and round, and ain't no telling what she might do next. Cause she's a itty bitty spider with a itty bitty letter, and she might just come for you. Should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake, she's moving closer. Yeah, she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty letter, and she might just come for you. She's a snake crawling, creeping on the floor. If you give her time of day, baby, that's your first mistake. She will swallow you whole, for you know in your control by a sweetheart criminal. Never thought that she's a itty bitty spider with an itty bitty letter. You should always sleep with one eye open. You better keep in mind to always look over your shoulder. Cause when you think you're safe, just stay awake, she's moving closer. Yeah, she's an itty bitty spider with an itty bitty letter, and she might just come for.
All these white lies got me hypnotized. Get out of my head, get into my bed, I'm broken. It's only a matter of time, shifting my paradigms. You hold me, you hurt me, I'm sinking and drowning, and I don't deserve it. Your heart is frozen, the water is rising, and I'm just a drop in the ocean, falling, slow motion. You're missing on me, and I'm just a drop in the ocean. I'm guilty of loving you. I'm guilty of loving you.
time, cause I wanna freeze this moment. Make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. Do you make it go away? Do you make it? Wanna freeze this moment, make it mine, hold you close. Now my heart's wide open. When I'm with you, suddenly I feel no pain. Do you make it go away? Do you make it? Do you make it go away? Do you make it? Do you make it go away? Do you make it? Do you make it go away? Do you make it go away?
When they see me pouring some more, then it's empty again. Better fill it up before I go. Become messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, with it, let it all go. Oh Lord, think you know what I'm like, but you did melody. When I dance on your floor, it is me. You adore. How sad. Oh boy, got so hot I forgot what I should have thought of before. Sure ain't easy for you to let off the rules, cause that's so much fun. Are you loving the feeling it? Push me, are you in it? Don't see what you're seeing, but messing around with it, mix it up, go with it, fuck with it, flow with it, please let it go. Oh no, think I did it again. I said a few things that I shouldn't have done. Well, bittersweet melody when I dance on your flight, cause I know what you don't. It is me you adore. How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? What do you get? Cut to the bone, it's broken, I bet. How sad. How does it feel to breathe when
All right. Hello. Hello. You guys should be able to hear me now. How is everyone? Let me get my girl up here. My girl up here. I love your profile picture. That is super beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Let me move myself over just a little bit. All right. Here we are. How is everyone? How is everyone? Hey, Lanky Chore. How is good to see
It's a,
you.
we're a little
Hello,
quiet, but
Fancy was
I'm
my name.
sure
Good
we'll.
wow.
Can you hear me?
Oh, Jilly, we can't hear Jilly. We can't hear Jilly.
Can
Jilly,
anybody hear me?
can't hear
Can
you.
anybody hear me in chat?
Nope, can't hear you. Hang on. Um,
Put a one
I
in the
don't think
chat
it's
if you guys can hear
on
me.
my
Okay, chat can
end.
hear me.
Maybe. Um, can you guys hear Jilly?
Yeah, she doesn't realize we've already
You
established
can.
that.
You can hear her. Chat can hear me. Um, okay. Um, hey, I'm confused now. Hang on. Sound audio. Okay. Are you there? Can I hear you now?
Can you hear
Can you
me?
hear me? Oh, yes. Oh, my
Oh,
God. Scared the shit out of me.
if it makes you feel better, I jumped a foot too.
Okay. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I can hear you now. I'm glad I can hear you now. So I was saying hello, everybody. Hello. It's going to be a little bit of a short live. I went for treatment today. And today's actually the first time in a while that I am having a little bit of a reaction. So it doesn't, I used to get it all the time, but then it started kind of slowing down a little bit. But today, I don't know why, but of course today it's deciding to act up on me. But hello, hello, hello. Let me address, I'm Sherry. Hello, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. She says, "Miss you," and thank you. We miss you too. I miss you guys too. It's been a while. It's been a while. So, and also Sherry, thank you for celebrating 11 months. That's amazing. And hello, Bubby. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm scared to unmute because I'm scared it's going to be loud.
No, you're not too bad. There's a little bit of background noise, but you're not too bad. So
Okay, that's the fan. I'll be right back.
yeah. All right. Yeah. Please don't give money away. Make sure you take care of yourself and your family first. Yes, Lanky. Yes, yes, yes. So, okay, it's a busy night on the streets tonight. And as you see by my title, I am going to be starting to bring in some different content for you guys. I think it's oh yes, Bubby. I am so glad that you love your mug. That's awesome. That one is really super cute. She's got the one with like the owl that's like in the box. It's a little cartoon little owl. It's so sweet. I'm glad that you like it, Bubby. That's awesome. Okay. Like I said, I do want to start bringing in a little bit of different content. I think it is still very important for all the people out there to be called out. I think is still an important thing. But it's a lot lately.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd try to like bring in a little bit of extra content for you guys. Okay.
Are you going to speak on what happened today at all?
I could. I could.
I
Um,
just wanted to say one thing.
yeah,
Just make one
absolutely.
blanket comment.
No, you're good.
Fuck you, garbage girl. You're a fucking cunt. Karma's a bitch. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yeah, and I heard that she said in a chat somewhere that she's not sorry that she did it and she would do
Nope.
it again.
Yep.
Like, what?
And that's Brittany's girl. That's Brittany's girl. So,
Like,
you know.
there's definitely
Mm-hmm.
something wrong with people around here that they have such a want to get at somebody. You know what I mean? That they'll go as far as people have been going lately. Um, and it's horrific and it's actually scary. You know, people's lives definitely become endangered when things like that happen. Um, of course, we're talking about like Truth today. He left YouTube because
I I did hear what I did hear though, and this was before we went live. I didn't mean to cut you off, babe. I'm sorry.
no, that's
What
fine.
what I did hear is that it is only temporary, and he'll be back in 2 weeks. I
Right.
don't know if
Okay.
it's true. I hope it is,
Right.
because Truth, if you hear this, I hope you know how many people in the community absolutely love you
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
what you do for our community. You've brought so much joy to so many subs, and it made me so sad for everyone today because so many people were heartbroken,
Yeah. Yeah.
and a lot of people are fucking pissed.
Right. It has to stop. Like, how far is too far? Like,
Lawsuits, Ricos.
even that like doesn't seem to be, far enough for some. Like, we have people threatening to keep kick people's doors in and like just show up and do tours, and as it's getting fucking crazy. It's really getting insane. It's really getting insane.
Yeah. But it's not from the dark side. You ever notice that?
Right, exactly. If you look lately, it's been, I'm going to add her to the list, Joneson, Sinner, Brittany, like all of her, people, Sandwich or whatever, the people that are in her chats and stuff like that. Her little worker bees, let's say, not our bees, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And I heard that somebody claimed Sour as a best friend.
Hmm.
I love that for that person. And we'll all be here with popcorns for the fallout because
Wow, like, right.
we all know it will happen.
Mm-hmm. Hey to Jennifer, how are you? DM lovely, good to
But
see
then
that.
again, that's your babe, right? The
Mm-mm-mm.
fuck out of here. You guys are both fucking jokes. You both deserve each other.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I have heard that there's been a lot of sour spurting lately.
Blech.
Um, Seems to there's a certain fruit out there that has quite a bit to say lately. I really haven't
Oh,
watched a lot of
he
it.
was just so, I mean, desperate does not look good on you, dude. Just saying.
Shit. I
That's
love
all
it
I
for
have to
him too, though. I
Yeah,
love it
that's
all
all I
for
have to
him.
say. He's a piece of shit and he doesn't deserve
I agree. I
he
agree.
just doesn't deserve
Hmm.
Yeah, nothing. You know what he does? He deserves Brittany. But
Right. I mean, like,
and
you,
on a funny note, I heard another bitch ain't happy about the best friends that those two have become. Old
huh?
Emmy is a little jealous, and I love
Oh,
that for
Emmy.
her too. Yeah,
Oh, Emmy, girl, come on, Emmy.
I saw some backhanded comments made in the chat from her, and I was just like,
I
"What
mean,
is this?
why?
The Britney show now?"
Right. And like,
Oh,
why?
somebody's seething.
Like, has she even seen Lemon in like what the 3 years that they've been chumming around on YouTube together? I mean, come on. What has she got to be jealous of?
Right.
Unbelievable. But anyways, whatever. Let her be. Let her be.
I mean, but they are the bottom of YouTube. They are the cesspool of our community. They are they are the fruit that nobody wants. Fitting.
Right. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's some of the, stuff. I mean, I've been in chats here and there. I know I have missed a lot though. And it's we might pop over to, a Rumble a little bit later and check and see what's happening.
I just wanted to make that statement on truth because
Yes,
I
absolutely.
know that they're trying to trigger my leader Clue. I mean, my friend Clue. And it's bitches, she's got more class in her pinky toe than any of you all could ever have.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But, like I said, we're here for the show.
Right. Yeah, true.
And
Yeah.
Karma's a bigger bitch than Clue or Truth could ever be.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Uh. I mean, if you're going to play, you're going to pay.
Hmm.
It's just the way that it goes. So yeah, if I mean, there are ways to call people out without going real life, without uh, putting family members out there for everybody. It's not okay. None of it is okay. And I don't
To
care.
run your mouth about lies, flat out lies, and accuse somebody
Right?
of abusing their partner, you know who you are. That puts that could put somebody in danger in my eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. I
So,
agree.
like I said, they're worse than low lying fruit.
Right. Yeah, I don't know what's happening out there. And then I just have to say, um, I don't know. I made a community post earlier, and it was about Jones and had made a post, and girl, what are you talking about? Like, she's like, I'm not really in for a tit for tat. I'm not looking for a tit for tat with you, Clue. But like you're the lowest garbage trash on the earth, and like what? I'm paraphrasing, but that's exactly the way
That's
that it
rich.
was. And I'm like,
Yeah.
what? You're not looking for a tit for tat, but you follow that up with a fucking insult towards her, which is going to be an open door. Like, I don't understand it
Mm.
anyway. I don't get it. Whatever. So, anyways, Jones and I'm not looking for a tit for tat, like,
You know that piece of dandruff that's on your shoulder or piece of yeah, a piece of and you kind of flick it off your shoulder.
I knew you were going to say that.
That's what I
Oh
think
my
Clue
God.
thinks.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, right. Snake free zone. There you go. There you go. So, and like I said earlier, I don't agree with any of the doxing. I don't agree with any of the bringing family members into it that are not on this platform. Uh, I don't agree. I really don't. I do think that if you bring people onto this platform, though, that you do open them up to being talked about, being doxxed, ridiculed, whatever. Um, so keep that in mind. It's just keep that in mind.
And a spouse walking in a room, not saying a word, not being seen,
Yeah,
does not qualify as free game
yeah, exactly.
because we've never heard her.
I never have. No, not
No,
at all. So, anyways, mods, definitely be,
on guard.
on guard. No names. I don't give a shit if you know somebody's name that's on here. You call them by their YouTube handle or whatever they're known on here. You know what I mean? I know as Wispy. Jilly's known as Jilly. The Jennifer. You know what I mean? Bubby. Like, call them by their names that they present themselves to on this platform.
I
Um,
think I've called you by your real name maybe 3 times the whole time I've known you, if that, maybe two.
right, right, and
And
I
I
think
and I think I was really upset when I did it.
right, and I think it was only in a text message.
Yep.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I've actually heard you say my name out loud, but
It
it
doesn't
was in a
sound
text
right.
message.
It
Yeah.
doesn't sound right. It's
Well,
you,
yeah,
Wispy.
exactly
You'll
right.
always will be.
Right. Yeah. Like, I mean, it's just, I don't know. So, anyways, no doxing in my chat. We've never really had an issue with that.
Mm-mm.
But since things are kind of going a little bit crazy out there and people are deciding to jump into chats and dox people, please do keep your eye on the chat to make sure that it doesn't happen over here because I do not want that. That's for sure. So, okay. So,
And if they do it, they're blocked. Simple as that.
exactly. Immediately. If there's
And
somebody that's
just
here all the
yeah,
time, they
and let
can
us
email
and
me.
I'll yeah, make
Yeah.
sure I'll catch it. I'll make sure to try to keep an eye out, and
Right. Yeah.
so that way I can
Absolutely.
let you know this person. You know what I mean.
Right. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely. So, and we're not here to, I mean, people do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Let them do their thing, whatever. We don't have to react to it. We don't have to nothing. You know what I mean? We just need to just ignore it all, whatever. And like I said, we really don't have a problem usually with anything. A lot of fuck shit, anyways, going into our
usually
to our
only when
chats.
somebody
So
has one too many drinks and feels a little like they need
right,
attention.
right,
That's usually
yeah,
but
exactly,
if I
yeah.
get quiet now, I'm gonna be letting Wispy do her thing, y'all, because I do not know much about this community that we're gonna talk about tonight. I know some, probably enough to fake it. um,
Right. Well, that's what I'm
but
doing too. So
yeah, I do know that Davis fam has been stepping her toes into that community. I know that's where Brenda and
oh,
Miss Olap are from. Well, I don't know if
oh,
that's where
I
they're
didn't know
actually
that.
from, but I know that they have covered them before. At least Brenda has.
Right.
So I think that if we
Okay.
get stuck on anything
Hey,
or if we
Mona Lisa.
need knowledge, then that will definitely be our go-to. Would be Brenda and Olap and maybe Davis. I
Okay.
just, and the only reason why I know Davis fam is doing it is because we both follow her. So, you know, I saw her make some community post about it, talking about Shanty and Rev, which I have seen some of that, and oh my god. So,
Yes,
um,
I'm
yeah,
dipping my toes into that too. We're gonna kind of
that one
roll
I
it all
wouldn't mind
into
doing with because that is a whole nother level of grossness.
right. Yes,
And I've
absolutely.
seen, some of it. Hi Mona, hi Pretty Bird, hi to Jennifer. But yeah,
Hey,
so
everyone.
I'm going to, as you start to play videos, I've been dying to catch up with you, but I'm just gonna put some updates in the back real quick. So I don't want to say them in
Okay.
the chat because it does somewhat, well, it doesn't somewhat. It is personal life, and you know what you just said. So yeah.
Right. Exactly. Yes. All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. So what we are going to start off. Oh, hang on a here. I got us all. behind all the trees. Oh, now I know it's really behind it. Mm-mm.
While she's setting up, I hope everyone has. I'm not hiding nothing. I hope everyone is set up or at least almost ready for Christmas. My tree is actually up, but I keep forgetting that I didn't have lights. And every time I go to the store, I keep forgetting to grab lights. So, um, the next time I think it's a bright idea to put up a 7.5 foot tree, and I'm standing at a 5.5 on a good day. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Actually, he's
I
been
love
pretty good. Gemma just she's like, "Eh, it's the tree." She's been around for many Christmases. Bentley, he just kind of was like, "Huh, okay, cool."
Well, there's a tree in the
Um,
house. All right.
yeah, he's loving. He got some new clothes. I ran to
Oh,
Ross to get some Christmas presents, and I found him a little hoodie from Charlie Brown Snoopy little hoodie, and it's so cute. And he can flip his head down just right, and the little hoodie will go over his head. And then I got him a little nerd shirt, which a nerd shirt is like a striped collared shirt with buttons. He looks
right.
so
Yeah.
cute.
Oh
So
my
yeah,
gosh.
it's going to be
Oh,
the real
how
thing is when I
adorable.
have it decorated. I think that since somebody's on the move, only half the tree will be decorated.
No,
That's what I'm thinking. So
there you go. Oh my goodness. That is so adorable, though. That's so adorable. It's like his first Christmas. Bentley's little first little Christmas. So cool to bring outside in for the kids. Yes, absolutely. I agree. I agree. Okay,
and
so
our
oh,
generation. Oh, one more thing, our generation actually suffered a tremendous loss um,
uh,
this weekend of the passing of Rob Reiner.
oh yes, isn't that unbelievable?
Cra- I
Oh
just keep.
gosh.
It's just it just shows how important mental health is,
Right.
and
Oh
the
gosh.
just he never gave up on his son. That's
Right.
you know, and
Yeah.
I just really hope that certain assholes don't cover this case grossly.
Right, because there's gonna. I mean, there's obviously gonna be, a trial or something's gonna obviously happen. So,
Yeah,
um,
Rob Reiner died pretty bird. Him and his wife
yeah, both him and his
killed
wife.
killed over the weekend, Sunday night or
Yeah,
sometime Sunday.
yeah. And
So,
unfortunately, their son has been arrested and
and
charged
charged
with.
with murder. Yeah, it came
Yeah.
out that they were at Conan O'Brien's Christmas party,
Oh yeah,
and
I heard a little
it
bit about that.
didn't. Yeah, it wasn't a very pleasant time. I guess there was a lot of fighting, loud conversation, and the mom ended up leaving with him. It's just sad. It doesn't matter if you're rich or if you're poor. Families deal with addiction and mental illness. Nobody is
Right.
immune from it,
Yeah.
and
Pretty Bird,
it's just
yes.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, Rob Reiner and his wife Michelle.
Yeah, they were both
They were both.
killed by their son.
There's a talk out there as well that it had been uh, quite volatile over the last little while
Yeah,
in the family. The son now, Nick is his name, Nick.
yeah.
Okay, um, he apparently just moved back in with his parents not too
Hmm.
long ago. and that was causing, a little bit of, family fighting. Whatever happens, it happens with everybody. And so that's definitely probably going to have.
Well, he was only
Yeah.
32, I think. He's
Oh
32,
gosh.
and I
Yeah.
believe their youngest daughter, who lives across the
Oh
street,
yes. Oh
actually found him.
yes.
And she apparently, from what Perez said in his premiere, is that he or she immediately told the police to look into her
To look
brother. So
at her
they
brother.
had
Oh
it pretty
my God.
much nailed pretty quickly.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just hearing today how over the years that they never they never turned their back. They never would.
Right. Right.
He didn't, he did counseling and all that, and he basically said, I'm not going to let somebody with a degree tell me about my son and what he needs. I am his parent.
Right.
That kind of, but it wasn't in a mean way. It just, he just wouldn't turn his back on his son. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of that's going to come out, and the struggles that they went through. And I
Yeah.
think it's going to be a trigger for a lot of for a lot of families in the community, in
Mm.
all of our communities, because, like I said, it doesn't matter if you're rich, poor, or in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
And I think what would be kind of a good thing is to kind of go through, not now, maybe after the first of the years, maybe do a live one night where we do go through his movies, and talk about his
Right.
shows and the movies that he did,
Mm-hmm.
because I mean, he had Harry Met Sally, and just,
Right.
Stand By Me, all those movies. I mean, definitely an
Right.
icon of our generation, you
Absolutely.
know.
He was meathead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
He
he's our
was
meathead.
right. He was a huge meathead, and that of course is from All in the Family.
Hmm.
He was the son-in-law, and Archie, his name for him, all he called him meathead all the time. So yeah, it's pretty sad all the way around. Hey, Crispy Tree, how are you? Good to see you. Who else came in? K Mash. Hey, K Mash. Good to
Oh
see you. Good
yeah,
to see
Billy
you.
Crystal and him were best friends.
Oh goodness, that's so sad. Gosh.
James Wood, even though him and James Wood politically are on opposite sides of the spectrum, those two never let that come between them.
Mm-hmm.
And that just shows that it is possible to for people to get along no matter what your political view is.
Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, as far as, you know, your political backing. And, James Wood, I think, is a complete douche, but I'm going to say in the last year or so, I've kind of come around to him. He's, just, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's so sad for Hollywood, and just, you know, I just think our generation it's taken a big hit.
Yeah. Absolutely. I think so too.
Oh, and Anthony Greery passed away too. Uh,
Ooh.
the guy that played Luke on General Hospital,
Oh.
Luke
Oh.
and
Oh.
Laura,
Okay.
which
Okay.
I didn't know he was sick. I knew another soap opera character from other soaps had died recently, and he announced he was sick, and he died pretty soon after. But I didn't know that Luke had died.
Oh, that's sad. That's sad. And Pretty Bird. He didn't play anybody on the Princess Bride, but he was the
He
producer and
directed it.
directed it, or something like along those lines.
Yeah, he was married to
So
Penny Marshall from 71 to 81. And I don't know how I didn't know that, or if I just forgot that.
I didn't know that
Because
either,
I
actually,
was like, wait, he was married to Penny Marshall?
which
And
is
then
interesting.
which makes sense, because she was very close and had a very loving friendship with Carl Reiners. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
so that, yeah. Oh, Bentley, come on, buddy. You got to scooch over a little bit.
yeah, it's
I'm
just
sliding.
pretty crazy out there. So yes, all of our Love and prayers go out to the Reiner family. Um,
Okay, I'm sorry I hijacked our show.
no, you're good. No,
You
you're
know,
good.
I'm gonna Penny Marshall from Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
also she directed A League of Their Own. I had to snap. A League of Their Own.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Uh,
Crispy. Yes. Now I just lost it right on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, there's no crying in baseball. His
right.
son,
Yeah.
Carol Connor, Carol Connors, Carol Connor, Carol O'Connor, or something like that. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, he's not with us no more either. So, Archie Bunker. So, okay. So, there's the news of the week, I guess we could say. Uh-huh.
No,
Um,
Penny didn't die. No, yes, Penny did. Penny Marshall has passed away. Yeah, she passed away in the last 10 years, I think.
mhm. Yeah. Carol O'Connor. There we go. Thank you to Jennifer.
Okay, back to my artwork we go. I not we. Well, we. I'm taking y'all with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Penny Marshall died of diabetes. Oh goodness.
Is that what she passed from? Damn.
It's pretty crazy, eh? Wow.
We've lost some great ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Remember you used to those commercials that said, get in between your children and drugs any way you can. Um, I think I do remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember those. I do remember those commercials, definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. Okay, so we're gonna jump over to Girl World for a little bit. I have been trying to figure it out, to come up with stuff, and then some kind of news came out that there are two channels in the Girl World that are a lot like a BJ channel where they're like always asking for money, always begging, blah blah blah, that kind of thing. And that is Foodie Booty and
Foodie
the
booty.
Foodie Booty, and the other one is Amberlynn Reed. So apparently, both of them have been demonetized over the last little while. I couldn't tell you exactly when, but it happened not that long ago.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to watch videos, check up on, try to find other channels that talk about the same thing. And it's been difficult, just because it's like you're reading a really really good book, you know, and then you just like decide to take a little bit of break from that book to like look for another book, and the book that you're reading, like, it's interesting, but it doesn't have that draw, from the other book that you're reading. So, anyways, that's
Can
what's a little bit kind of been, but
Let me ask you this, maybe I caught the whole Shanny deleting Rev's YouTube and Google whatever because while he was in the hospital. Did you ever figure out why he
oh
was in the hospital, or no? Does anybody
no,
know?
no,
Okay.
I but yes, if that, yeah, if anybody knows, then yeah, definitely.
I saw
Um,
a clip. I think it was from Davis fan that
okay.
that Shanny had went in and on a live, mind you, and deleted Rev's YouTube account. So
Oh, wow. Hmm. Okay. Well, give me just a second. We will start this video. This is a video by a channel. I hate the new like YouTube updated and did a weird thing. Um, okay, this is by a channel. It's called Jawbone, and it is Girl World Finally Dead, the Amberlynn Reed and Foodie Beauty situation. So they, like I said, have been demonetized lately. And this is not very long. It's only seven and a half minutes about. And I thought it would be interesting to watch this because it might like, catch us up on all things that we need to know. Um, and yes, and Shani and Rev is also another one that I've been looking at. So I started a playlist so that I can like save all the good stuff that I come across, and we'll definitely go check in on them as well. So yeah, Shani threatened to harm herself. Oh, so she was in
Oh, wow.
first, and now Rev is in, or so she went to the hospital too. Oh my
Now
goodness.
she's in the hospital? Oh, jeez.
It says that she went to harm herself. So she was in there first, and now Rev is in there. So, my goodness, eh? Well, thank you, Pretty Bird. Maybe I'll do that one day. Maybe I'll do that one day. We'll read books, read something. You've been hanging out at this Rat House Media. It's a lot of fun. Oh, give me just a second, you guys. My hubby is calling me. So I'll be right back.
Okay, look, um, if you guys hear like weird noises, like, or I am literally working on some flowers, shading and such, so there's erasing and all that good stuff going on. I just didn't realize how loud it was picking up on the mic. So I apologize for that. And just be patient with me if I'm irritating y'all. Um, but yeah, we thought that we would kind of break up the content that we're doing, um, with so many of us covering Britney and stuff. Kind of gives you guys something different at the end of the night. But I did want to bring up Truth because I think that was a shit move that was done to him tonight or today. I like to one of the things I like to do, and I think I've shared before, is I enjoy the adult coloring, but it's not just grabbing a coloring book and coloring. Um, I could probably open up a pencil store with how many pencils I have, but I really like this particular project that I'm doing now. I really like. Um, I didn't understand it. That's why. Julie, we know what you're doing back there, and we understand how to make a and we understand how to make a profit with no candy. I didn't understand it. I felt stupid. But anyway, I was saying this particular picture, it's flowers, and I want it to look like it's painted. That's a lot of my coloring projects that I do. Um, it such little spots can take. Um, you have true crime coloring books? Girl, if you saw my collection of coloring books, I have a coloring book that I've never used. And when I came across it, nose candy. I still don't understand what you mean though. But maybe it's because I'm on pain medication tonight. You thought it was heavy breathing. But anyway, I like grayscale pages. I do a lot of work with lined art books, um, but I like grayscale. Oh, see, I'm not the brightest crayon in the box. Sorry, Crispy. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So um, I just didn't realize how loud it would be. That is really cool. Well, you know what I mean. Not cool that they're serial killers, but that's cool. Yeah, I kind of think of it as when I do grayscale as something that's bringing color back, bringing color into it. I like doing that because I have control over the saturation and all that. And it there's sometimes where I'll use different mediums when I'm working on a page. I'm painting. Very cool. There's a oh, Bubby. I've heard of the book. Yeah. Oh, I love to color. I actually quit for a year and I just started doing it again. It's it's with my injuries, sometimes I have a hard time doing it. So, and it's just been a tough year. So, I could tell that I was starting to come out of it because I was starting to, look at my supplies and, and looking at books and all that again. So,
All right, I am
you
back.
know, all good with the hubby?
Yeah, yeah, he's on his run, of course. And it's really cold up here right now. So,
I saw
um,
the pictures.
oh my God, it is like frozen up here. It's not as bad like right now. It's it's minus 25 right here in Whitehorse. But up in Dawson, up where the hell he's going, it's minus 43. So, um,
That's
that's
Celsius, correct? Or is that Fahrenheit?
it's both.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. See,
Minus
you live.
40. Minus 40 is the point where Celsius and Fahrenheit meet. So minus 40 Celsius is minus 40 Fahrenheit. So too cold. Too fucking cold.
Yeah, that's a little too cold for me.
Yeah, me too, girl. Me too. I'm believe me. I stay indoors as much as possible in the winter. So yeah, I am not a winter baby. I'm really not. Um, but this is where my ass landed to live, I guess. So it's just
There's a
yeah.
cold front coming that's going through Florida right now. So we had
Oh goodness.
it was windy today, and to me, I mean, everyone's all, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, but it's just sweater weather for you all.
Right.
Because it would
Yeah.
probably be, it could very well possibly be a day at the beach for you.
Yes, absolutely. For sure, for sure. Definitely. Definitely. So, It's 7 degrees where you are, 6 feet of snow. Well, enjoy it. Enjoy that. We got another bit of a dump uh, yesterday, and then overnight, probably another couple inches, 3 or 4 inches, maybe somewhere around there. So yeah, it's just, oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Are you still having aftershocks?
No, I don't. I haven't felt any since that night. So, but that one night was crazy. It was
It's
crazy. Oh gosh.
yeah, my heart. My heart skipped a beat getting that text from you. I ain't gonna lie. Because you know what gets me is
Yeah.
that it made me it made me sit and think that if something really tragic happens, it's not just a get on a flight or get in the car. There's a
Right.
lot of
Yes.
detail to
Exactly.
have to get to you. It just scared me. I didn't like it.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We have not. Ooh, not in since like my history of being up here. Anyways, I've like never had an earthquake that actually like damages buildings and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
So it's yeah, it's well, crispy treat. If you Google, earthquakes in Alaska slash Yukon, you will see that there are earthquakes up here in Alaska and in the Yukon. We are on a fault line. It is called the Denali Fault. So definitely Google that too because it's amazing. It'll blow your mind. It's like our Grand Canyon, I guess you could say. Um, and it's just unbelievable how large it is. So yeah, where we live on a fault line. So every once in a while, it just kind of, plates are like rubbing up against each other, they're just, and
I'm
then,
sorry, but Mother Nature needs to quit fucking around because there's too many of these little incidences happening.
yes, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right,
Um,
let's get into
pretty,
it.
yes, pretty bird, are there Eskimo there? There are, yes, absolutely. Um, Inuit is the proper name for them. I understand that. Like it was Eskimo for years. It was fine to say Eskimo for years. But over the last little while, they have been preferred to be called Inuit. And yeah, they live up here, absolutely. More so, a little bit more north than me, but there's plenty of Inuit families up here. So, and there's Inuit that like live like they did, their whole lives, which is depend on the land. They feed themselves from hunting and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty crazy and pretty wild. So, but yeah, check out the earthquakes. There's it happens quite frequent up here. Little ones, not big ones, but little ones. Um, that 7
That
earthquake
was
that
a
we had
big
the
one.
other day.
That's not a little one, girl.
Right, and it's how they have like earthquakes, like it's like a target on a map when you see it. There's a center
Yeah.
point, and then from there it goes out, right? So we're on the outer edge usually of stuff like that. We just feel just a little bit of
Crap.
shaking, but still, it's kind of crazy. Where I live, there's no buildings in where I live that are higher than 4 stories, because of the fault that we live on. So they have regulations and stuff like that here, to keep it so that we have like not as much damage if there it really does one day hit a big one where we are. So 7.0 on December 6th. Yes, yes. And if you look at it, it was like at the very bottom of Alaska, kind of right up against the border pretty much between with Yukon, and yeah, so we felt some of that. So, but yeah, pretty crazy. So
See, I don't. That's the one national like that. It's like a toss up. What's worse, hurricanes or earthquakes? Well, they're both fucking bad, but it's at least with hurricanes, you've got some kind of time.
yeah, yeah,
Earthquakes, you
absolutely,
get no warning.
yeah,
That's
absolutely,
just scary.
right.
Okay, so who are we talking about now? I forgot. Which one?
Um, well, this is a little bit of a both of them, the Amberlynn Reid and
Okay.
Food Beauty, because they recently lost their monetization. So they're definitely up to some fuck shit over there, probably. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought that we would just go check it out and see if it's something that we want to talk about, or see if they, you know what I mean? If it's something that's just like, nah, we're not into it, then we'll move on, find something. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I want to share it with you guys and see what you guys think too. Um, yes, crispy treat, 200 earthquakes in one day. Yep. See, she's googling now. She's googling. All right, so let's get started and have a look at this. Have a look at this. Here we go.
I want her to lose weight more than I want myself to lose weight. When I see her eat something that's bad for her, it breaks my heart because she doesn't understand nutrition like I do. I just get very angry if I don't get my way during a binge, and I feel like I'm being possessed by somebody because it's not who I am. But I remember after the binge, Becky was like, "You were really mean to me because I kept saying no every day, like the one before."
So that first girl was Amberlynn Reid, and this one here, this is Foodie Booty. She everyone, a lot of times you will see her in a I think it's a hijab. So, but you will also see her without one too. So
Little
this is just like a bit of an
town
intro.
full of little people. Hello, I like how it fits down here. Up here is very tight.
Foodie Booty, of course. And yes, I say booty. I call her Foodie Booty. Of course, um, both of them are into in mukbang, right? Like eating on live. Apparently, there's an update on TOS that makes it against TOS to do stuff like that now. It's something along those lines I heard, and I was like, "What? You can't
Why?
eat on me?" I don't know. I'm not too sure. I'll definitely have to look into that, um, because it was interesting to me that how they had said that they weren't allowed to do that anymore, something like that. So yeah, I'm sure there's more to it than just eating. Just eating. Lots of people eat on YouTube. So, but yeah, it's we'll try. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So, all right, here we go.
Ow, 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 ow.
I have a dietitian, y'all.
Wait,
I
what?
hope that you guys have good life.
And don't get me wrong about why we're watching this. It has nothing to do with like weight shaming or anything like that. Um, these two seem to, especially of course, Foodie Booty, definitely like they make money off of it, right? But along with that, I mean, they're definitely not doing anything, for their health. So that's actually really sad.
And I hope that you guys find another Amberlynn. But I don't think you will. There's only one of those.
What the heck?
Following the tragic loss of Amberlynn Reid's monetization, fellow morbid obese lady and sentient anal polyp Foodie Beauty became the latest channel to be heaved into the YouTube dustbin. Canada's resident cryptid finally fell victim.
And she's from Canada. That's another reason why I'm like kind of a little bit drawn to like learning about her. Because she's apparently from Canada. I had no idea. I really had no idea at all.
What? She was just fleeing Syria not long ago. Because she's overseas.
Yeah, right.
And
so that's
I'm just like, what is her story?
I was like, what? I was so surprised that she's actually from Canada. Right? Yeah, I'm like, well, what's going on with this chick here? But yeah, I will never understand watching other people eat. The sound of others chewing makes me crazy. Me too. I don't understand it. But I mean, everybody's got their thing, I guess. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, good to see you, Tanya. Good to see you. How old is she? I'm not sure at all. I think that they're both like in their like early 30s, maybe. I'm thinking somewhere around there, something like that. That's just a guess. So I really don't know what their ages are, but yeah. All right, here we go.
Unceremoniously struck down by the powers that be. Does this mean the prophecy is fulfilled? Has the seventh seal been broken? Is Girl World finally ending? Let's pump the brakes on the doomsday shtick for a second and think about what it all means. Amberlynn, as we know, is not above an extended hiatus. At this point, she's taken more breaks than Ronnie O'Sullivan, and there's always a chance she'll post a random Temu unboxing or a torrid haul out of the blue, looking just as dishevelled as she always has, and maybe sporting an extra liver tit or two. We know that Amberlynn has appealed her demonetization and has already been rejected in that first instance. But after a full purge of her channel, she's entitled to appeal again in a matter of weeks. If all goes well for the Queen of Moderation, she could be back in the new year, renewed at last for her final season. As long as there's a heaving breath left in her possibly collapsed lungs, there's still hope for a triumphant return. Her being missing in action for a few weeks now is a cause for concern though, and it's also been noted that it's over a week since she fulfilled one of those highly requested, selling like hotcakes cameos she's always banging on about. And this is currently her only known way to make money, which means one of two things. Either she's fully dead, or Dairy Queen has got themselves a dainty new digital marketing manager. We may have officially lost her to the American workforce, and we can only speculate as to whether she's ever...
What is work? People like this don't understand. What is work? What is work? And honestly, I'm no better. Honestly, no, I'm no better. I haven't worked for quite some time. But, there's a reason. Definitely. It's not because I'm just sitting around eating and,
Do you run your household?
So anyways, but, yeah.
Do you take care of your husband? Do you run your girls and help your girls around?
Yes. Oh, God, yes. Yes.
You help with the grandkids? You take care
all
of
the time.
your kitties? You
Yes.
have a job.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. That's sweet. All right, here we go.
Coming back to the internet. The same cannot be said for famously resilient and terminally unemployed Foodie Beauty. She, in credit to her, will not take this demonetization lying down. She's going to strap on her CPAP, throw on that one hijab that looks like my foreskin after a hot bath, and take the fight directly.
I'm sorry. God. She's going to just strap on her CPAP. Oh my God. Sorry, that's probably really bad, but anyways, Brittany, you should be friends with Foodie Beauty. You guys can share the CPAP machine. I mean, just like.
Oh, I'm so glad the lid on my blending agent was fucking closed because I knocked it over because I flew my hand up laughing.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny.
I'm glad that it didn't make a mess. So, all right, here we go.
To YouTube. She's lost her channel before, and it didn't stop her then. She's also not above dusting off the long dormant OnlyFans account and going fully off the rails there. A desperate Chantal is a dangerous, unpredictable Chantal, so this may even turn out to be a very interesting couple of weeks.
she's cutting her hair. Wait, what?
Oh, she did. She cut her hair. I mean, she cut her hair. Like, there ain't nothing left, honestly. And aside for her, like, she is definitely, has women's pattern balding or whatever. But yeah, she literally, yeah. So, anyways.
Chantal is never going to leave the internet. It's all she has. Whatever form it takes, whether it's a feederism peddler or a shitting yourself influencer, she will never truly be gone until she's 6 feet.
Shitting yourself influencer. Are they talking
Is that
about
a thing?
Sinner?
Maybe Sinner could have a career.
I was just going to say, are they talking about Sinner? Oh my God. Sinner, do you know Foodie Booty? Do you know? Are you guys friends in the background?
Don't say his name too many times. He may show up. Fuck.
Oh, right. Yeah. Ooh. Ugh. That would be horrible. So, anyways, all right, here we go.
Under. But is that enough to keep us all fed? One thing is for certain, neither Amberlynn or Foodie will return to YouTube specifically, unless there's a monetary compensation for them. The attention is one thing, but the promise of more snack money is where the true appeal lies. Without that sweet AdSense, we can kiss their significant and bountiful asses goodbye. So where does that leave us? What about the ecosystem of reactors, grifters, and moral sentinels who thrive on these big uns? What will they do? Will they all move on to the last goal standing glitter and lasers? Or some other adjacent lolcow? Maybe they'll try to gain a foothold in another community and rebuild with new purpose. Perhaps they could all play a series of episodic video games from 13 years ago, like a time-displaced Geordie Jacksepticeye. Jackseptic YI.
Get away! Does that work? What am I meant to do?
The possibility is very real that the culling of this herd finally sticks this time. There's a good chance the girls are, well, fucked. And they are not coming back to YouTube in any form. If that happens, I worry about what's going to become of Girl World. Because the truth is, no matter how much we might deny it, Girl World can't go on without one of these problematic planets to orbit around. Sure, the community could cling to a superficial simulacrum of what it once was, with Foodie Beauty still blobbing around Canada. But with her, Rosie, Eugenia, and Amberlynn gone, our world essentially ceases to exist. Without new content, new drama, new lows to study, no back catalogue of content to pull from, and no ultimate target to bring down, reactors become nothing more than content scavengers, a consortium of salty little crabs lifting up the flaps and digging around for bottle caps. It seems like only yesterday we were covering the Aunt Tammy phone call, or developing mathematic equations for Washcloth Gate. It was something fun, something unserious, whimsical even. But now, after a crescendo of escalating dramas, it ended not with a bang, but a whimper. The longer the girls stay banished, the more we will understand how strong the foundations of this community actually is. Will we cannibalize each other in the constant chase for drama, and wring the very last droplets of content from our own bloated corpses? I've been in Girl World since 2016, almost a decade now, and there's a strong argument to be made that anyone with that kind of tenure in the lore of a fat bellend who lives thousands of miles away is not mentally well in the first place. Perhaps this is just what I, and others like me, deserve. Perhaps our punishment for perpetuating this farce is to walk away unsatisfied and without closure. Or maybe this is just a bump in the road. Maybe we'll be firing on all cylinders in February, with all new journal hauls and a resurrected what I ate in a day itinerary. Whatever happens, I want to thank whoever is left here for sticking around a bit. Who knows what the future holds? All I know is that we can face it, together. And if it really is all over, I hope you got a few laughs out of my stupid videos.
Okay, so that's like a little bit of an introduction, I guess you could say, to these two characters, Amberlynn and Foodie Booty. So
do you know if Foodie Booty? I'm never gonna say it right now. Do you know if she back in Canada or?
Yes, apparently she is back in Canada. Yes. I don't know where in Canada she's from, and I don't need to know where. It doesn't matter. But yeah, I did hear that she is back in Canada.
I just didn't know
Yeah.
if she was still running around Syria looking for whatever she was doing. I have no
No,
idea.
I think that she is. Um, she had a husband.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So I wasn't sure if she was married.
I
But
knew that she
apparently
was with
they're.
a guy, but I heard that he dumped her.
Yeah, I heard some, secrets of like he was cheating on her and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't really know too much about that, but I did hear um, that she is back in Canada. So yeah, Gorwald is a thing. It is absolutely a thing. So yeah, we might go and check out a little bit of what's happening over there. We're just going to ease into it. I'm not going to go crazy with content with them now because I do definitely want to learn a little bit more of what's up with those people.
I think that I think that a person that could help with that tremendously, as far as if we have questions or whatnot, like I said before, would be um, Miss Brenda or Olaf.
Right? Yeah, yeah. It's good to know that they are. It's good to know that they are into that and that they have knowledge about that. So definitely, definitely. Okay, so like I said, I don't want to be here too long. My face is feeling quite warm, and it's just
Okay.
usually a reaction that I have when I go for my treatments. So
No, that's understandable.
yeah, so let me see what we can. I don't really have anything new, so I do want to do a little bit more than that, though. Oh, Science Girl is live. Perplex TC still
Oh,
can't prove. Ooh.
I heard that Brittany played a clip of Laura, and I guess she was chewing something, and oh
Oh.
my god.
Oh.
I like threw my earbuds across the room. I was like, nope.
Crazy. Okay, well, let's go over Science Girl. Maybe I'll send you guys all over there after. Um, she uploaded a little short, so let's go over there and check that out. See what her and Laura are up to. It's always interesting to check out what Laura's doing. Okay.
She's still trying everything and anything to be relevant, but that's just my opinion.
Oh yes, of course, of course. That's just who she is. As I haven't watched really anything of her. I just bits and pieces here. I try to catch bits and pieces of like everybody. You know what I mean? So sometimes I think I know what I'm talking about, but other times I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't see that. I'm not too sure. So yeah. Okay, so this is Science Girl. Let's see what she's saying about Laura. Let's have a look.
Just like you go to chats just to talk about Britney. Just like you go to chats just to talk about Queen. Just like you comment under videos talking about Liana.
And that was one point that Tracy was trying to make.
Tracy didn't make any point. The only thing she proved is how much of a hypocrite she is.
That, they want to sit there and say how bad I am.
Tracy, I do believe she's talking about who is the truth. Is that Tracy? Yeah, the truth. I think is who she's talking about. Truth,
Chasing Truth? Yeah.
chasing truth. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, here we go.
So the reason why Laura won't say any names in her live is because she doesn't want people to go to their streams and find out the truth. So she'd rather not say their names and lie about them. There's nothing that anyone could ever put on the table that would ever compare me.
But yet, they go over to this other person that is just as bad, if not worse.
There's not one shred of evidence that these clowns have ever put out that will ever make me worse than Laura or even comparable. The difference is,
that's true.
I don't dox, and I've moved past that. Laura's still a saint.
She's actually worse.
I would like for Laura to prove how anyone's worse than her. We'll be waiting for centuries. Okay? Because every year it's
We'll be waiting for centuries.
To talk about me.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny. I love Alicia. I'm glad that she's back. Actually, she's been coming back and talking about Laura and stuff like that. So I'm glad to see that she's back. So,
but one thing we can always though expect of Alicia is that she, as quickly as she pops up, she goes away just as easily.
That's
So,
very true. That is very true.
She is such an amazing person, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Has she had her moments? Yeah, but she is one that can delete and come back and have thousands of subs and be monetized in like no time at all.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So
yeah, absolutely. So
she's just amazing.
I think she is too. Yes, absolutely. She is everything that went on with her and Laura and their battles and stuff that they had with their health is like I was just sickened by the way that Laura treated Alicia, and then whined and cried when people questioned her or talked about her as being sick, and unbelievable. That was just a disgusting gross time, if you ask me. So
never thought that anybody could be more bitter after cancer than before they had cancer.
Right. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Wisby, you should come tomorrow for a live stream. Just be on the lookout. Okay, Bobby. Okay. Hello, Miss Melissa. How are you, darling?
Well, there's my girl. What's up?
What's up,
I figured you were snoozing.
I have everything. I got myself a new notebook, and I have everything that was sent to me printed out. I printed everything out this weekend, and I am starting to go over everything and take some notes, Melissa, for when we can have you up and talk about Alyssa. So, I was going to ask you, Julie, if you were you sent all the stuff?
No, I was not.
Okay, I'll send that to you so that you can kind of have a look and everything, and just kind of know where we're going to be going and stuff like that. Just for us, wow, that's crazy that's not even a quarter of it. Oh well, you know what? If there's more, feel free to send. Feel free to send. I would love to have as much as, you think at least that somebody would need to know to be able to put her story out there. So yeah.
And her story is definitely one I feel that needs attention. And
me too.
She needs answers. She deserves the answers.
Yes, I agree. So we'll be doing that. I hope next week. I'm going to be going over what I'm doing is I'm just taking like everything that I have and listening to the live that Queen Bee had not that long ago, Melissa, when you were up on her panel, and I'm listening to that and kind of correlating, the things that you're saying with the text message, all that stuff that I have. So no, just Melissa, I'm gonna be getting off. I'm gonna be getting off. I went for treatment today, and I'm having a little bit of a reaction, so I'm gonna be getting off. Real short live for tonight for me. So, but yes, Queen Bee is on. Um, Alicia is on. I'm not exactly sure who else is on, but definitely there's places that you should be going to. Yes, to. Yes, that's what you should be done. Yeah, I thought. I mean, it's going to be easier for me. I think to maybe like understand. There's a lot. There's a lot of text messages. There's a lot of corresponding. Between you and people. So I want to understand, and I don't want to just
Yeah.
guess about it. So I thought maybe like taking the paperwork that I have, and then watching when you were up with Queen Bee. I think that'll be a big help. So.
Yeah, we don't want to mess this up.
Right, exactly. And I was there is a lot. There is a lot. So, and I don't know all the characters yet, but I'm learning. I'm learning. So I so appreciate you trusting to have all of that stuff sent to me, and I promise. I hope to do a good job for you. So, yeah. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Oh, girl, stop, girl. Thank you so much for the
Thank you.
super chat. And thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank
Take
you.
it easy. This is for you, girls. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, okay. I think I'm just gonna maybe just end it here. This is an extremely short one for us. We're usually up here for at least 4 hours or so. So, but I don't want to. I definitely am going to go and lay down after I do a little bit of research. So I'm going to be doing that for sure. So, and I should be able to send you all. I'll email you, Jilly,
Okay.
and
Sounds
send
good.
you because I have a folder now that I have created on here, so I should be able to just send you that entire folder. So I'll give that. I should be able to do that. So yeah,
Okay. Sounds good.
yeah. Alrighty. Well, thanks for coming up and hanging out with me for a little bit. I miss you guys. I miss everybody so much. So
Yeah, you get some rest, and hopefully maybe you'll feel better tomorrow night,
I
and we
will.
can have
Yes.
some fun tomorrow night.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you, Bobby. GM Lovely, thank you so much, sweetheart. I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Alrighty, sweetie. I love you.
Love you too, girl. And I will talk to you really soon.
Okie dokie. Bye bye.
Okay. All right. Bye. Let's have a bitch. At least I caught you for 5 minutes. Love you both. Please feel better, both of you, and take your time with it. Aw, thank you, Melissa. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, you guys. A very, very short one tonight. I was hoping to go a little bit longer, but just before I came up, I was like, oh, I almost delayed it, but then I was like, no, I can't do that because it's been a while. It's been a while, so I miss you guys. So thank you everybody for hanging out with us just for a little while. And I will see you guys on the next one. So go take a look. Like I said, I do believe Queen is live. Of course, BJ is live. They are over on Rumble as well. And Science Girl is live. So there's a bunch of people. I'm not going to send you guys anywhere actually. Um, but there's a bunch of people. So go check it out. And also, please be careful out on these streets. It is dangerous out there, a little bit sticky every once in a while. So, yeah. So, thank you so much. And we will see you guys real soon. I appreciate you guys. See you around. Bye.